To be honest, I didn't hear much about Heretics before joining.
I mean, I knew that it's Heretics. It felt kind of like we were kings and that we were joining this like prestigious org that was coming into the League of Legends scene.
And I was like, this is the team that I would like to join.
3, 2, 1.
The first days in spring 2022 was really fun. We were living in like a big mansion.
We're the new League of Legends team for Team Heretics. No, impossible.
Coming from LFR to Spain, it was a new challenge for me again. So I was really motivated to play, and I was just impressed by the gaming house we had, and I was really motivated for the team.
Hey guys, welcome, coming.
The first time I joined like the Heretics.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was scary a bit because like coming to the airport, going to the like some random place for 30 minutes drive, I was like, why it's so far? And I'm like, where are the shops? Like there is nothing. I remember still the place. Then I see the house. I'm like, wow, the house is so good. There is jacuzzi. It never worked, but I was like, yeah. Actually, there were 2 jacuzzis.
I think in spring 2022 we had like a really good start. I think we were like 3rd place at the first half.
Victoria!
And then we only won 1 game in the second half or something. It was like a stupid amount how little we won in the second half. I think the meta for us wasn't the best. I think also we had a lot of disagreements that at first we didn't talk about them just because we were like a new team and we weren't really familiar with each other, and it was kind of like this honeymoon phase where people were just trying to be like happy and make each other happy.
And I think it showed in our gameplay that we couldn't win any games. And I think it was the key moment for us to not make it to playoffs, which was really depressing.
Fanatic que eso va a dejar a Team Heretics sin playoffs.
I think we had a lot of problems that were like stacking up that just weren't being addressed, and then once you have those problems that are like stacked and you get to like high pressure games, it's just kind of unplayable because people just don't trust each other and things just don't work out.
But for summer split we had some changes. I think it was really helpful for the team. I think both Ibo and Gibus brought a lot to the team, and I think they all helped us a lot to improve overall, and it was just a good split, I would say, in summer.
Look guys, I don't know what got into those 2 brain cells of yours, but we need to focus up. We're 1st place, but we need to grab every single win we can. The job is not done. We have to focus up and we have to achieve our goals.
Es el turno de descubrir al nuevo rey. Hoy el Cielo de Madrid coronará al nuevo campeón de Superliga.
I think the finals was definitely one of the top time in my life for sure. It was really surreal.
I mean, this was like the first thing that I won, like insane thing, like with the crowd as well.
Heretics!
My parents were coming, so it's always like extra motivation for me to be like playing even better, to like not make them come to lose, you know. Like I want to win even harder when they are around, and when I have my parents in the finals, and it's just extra motivation for me, and I want to make them proud.
I think that the feeling that like there was more Giants fans than Heretics fans, for me made it more fun. Just like knowing that I was shutting people up and that I was making a statement through the games.
I mean, it's like insane experience. Like even when the fans were like cheering for the Giants, it was like still making you happy because like you can see how much passionate they are towards the players.
¿Hay muchos fans de Giants aquí o no? Parece que sí, ¿eh? No sé.
It's like crazy crowd, crazy vibe, and energy and atmosphere that we had in the Superliga finals. So for me, it's definitely one of my most cherished memories.
I think every player wants to just play and just get this moment in his life.
¡Tenemos nuevo campeón de la Superliga! Heretics llega a Superliga en primavera, se quedan fuera de playoffs, hacen cambios, vienen a verano y no solo llegan a la final por el upper bracket, sino que encima vuelven a ganar a los gigantes, no 3-0, pero sí 3-1, para levantar el trofeo de la Superliga.
Heretics es campeón de Superliga, levantan la copa al cielo de Madrid.
So you like Unicorns of Love? Okay. This for Giants.
En la Masters de 2022, el año pasado, en Summer, no tenía muy claro en plan cómo de lejos íbamos a llegar. Yo sabía que teníamos un equipo para hacer muy buen run, pero creo que fue el punto en el que ganamos el quinto mapa contra Unicorns, después de ganar los cuartos de final. Creo que el equipo sintió que después de esa serie podíamos ganar a quien sea. Y creo que hubo como un boost de confianza dentro del equipo para todo el mundo y transicionó muy bien para las semis y para la final.
I think the reason why no one believed in us first is because like there were other teams that were like had really good players and they already achieved something in their lives, I would say, and they were just everyone thinks they were so good.
Oye papá, ¿y nosotros por qué somos de Heretics?
I think it was just a crazy journey for us that we won EU Masters, and I don't know, I don't think anyone expected us to win, but it was like just insane.
It was like perfect moment for us. Like we had so many bad things that was happening to us, but we were like fixing it as a team. We were like enjoying time together, and I think that was the main reason like why we were so good together, because we were just enjoying the time. If we had a problem after the scrims, like I don't know, Danny Lurzer was hinting, then we go to the gym. We do the workout and then we talk about this, like why you do this, why you do this. If I'm tilted, I just tell him why I got tilted. I think like the kind of family spirit and like just working hard, this is what won the CU Masters.
¡Va a ganar Heretics! ¡Vamos a ser campeones del European Master! ¡Otra vez más! Es de tíos de locos de lo que acaba de hacer Heretics. Campeón de la Superliga en su primer año. Campeón del European Masters en su primer año. Y el año que viene estarán en la LEC. Gana Heretics. Somos campeones del European Masters.
3 años después, un club español consigue llegar a la final del European Masters.
Que los jugadores no estuviesen en la LEC, yo te diría que en cierto modo sí que les afectó. No sabría decirte cuánto les afectó.
I think mentally it was kind of tough at the beginning, because I think we all deserved to have a shot in LEC, because we all played really crazy in EU Masters and we played a good showing on officials.
For me, I mean, my whole career has been like, the dream has been LEC. And it was definitely something that I could tell I was getting closer and closer at, even in like the end of 2021. I was getting like tryouts for LEC, which I wasn't expecting at all, because like I didn't have very good competitive results, but just people had really good recommendations of me and my work ethic and my solo queue stats and everything. So I knew that if I played well and I performed, I could definitely do it.
Entonces como que era un momento un poco que estaba mezclando muchas cosas. Yo creo que sí que afectó, pero no creo que fuese algo game breaking, por así decir, ¿sabes? Algo muy fuerte, pero hasta cierto punto sí que sentía un poco de que les afectaba un poco quizás en la motivación o incluso en confianza de por qué no he subido cuando realmente creo que tengo el nivel, ¿sabes?
I don't think it affected our performance. It was just, I don't know, kind of a weird feeling, you know, that only one of us goes to LEC and the others are staying in Superliga, didn't have a chance, so I don't know. You're just unlucky, we have to keep grinding.
Maybe I didn't work enough, like maybe I just need to work more. That was maybe the problem. Maybe the start, you know, it was in the moment. Maybe it was unlucky, but I believe it was like I just could do more.
I was definitely very happy about it, and it felt like I was entering a new stage of my career, and it was something that I'd been looking forward to a lot, and yeah, it's every pro player's dream.
Jimbro, Jimbro.
Jimbro, Jimbro.
Jimbro, Jimbro.
Jimbro, Jimbro.
Hey, I'm Ibo, Jimbro, and I'm staying at Team Heretics.
Hello, I'm Brozor, Jimbro, and I'm staying at Team Heretics.
Hello, I'm Zvairo, Jimbro, and I will stay in Team Heretics.
Cuando llegamos a la off-season de fin de año para este 2023 y teníamos de cerrar el roster con Marlon y con Flacket.
Álvaro, ¿pero desde cuándo eres taxista? Pero tú no estás en Heretics. ¿Esto qué? ¿Fake taxi o qué? El patas en agua, cambio corto.
I mean, first impression, I think it was good because I knew Flacket was a good player, I knew Marlon was a good player.
En gran parte diría que fue una salvación, aunque tuviera algunas otras ofertas, es la que más me llamó y también gran parte fue por Álvaro y por Werlip.
I think the situation was kind of nice because we had Flacket coming from G2 and it was super nice to have a guy coming from such a big org and playing in LEC, winning LEC. I think he brought a lot to the table also, some experience and helping us. And also Marlon, I think he was a really good rookie. I mean, he's still really good, and I think it was just some nice fresh air, you know, for the next team. I mean, for the next split.
Para mí no significó un cambio como muy significativo, en el sentido de que creo que la base del equipo ya la teníamos. Entonces lo único que queríamos era intentar adaptar un poco las necesidades de lo que los dos juegos necesitasen, por un lado, y adaptarlos a como nosotros sabemos jugar y llevamos tiempo jugando nuestra identidad de equipo.
We already know how we're gonna react to them on the cases. It's self-respect Yumi. We are just gonna share a stream into the Yumi every time, and then our team pick.
Intentamos que Marlon como rookie se sintiese todo lo arropado posible, intentamos darle apoyo entre fuera del juego y Flacket siendo una persona que aparte de ser muy bueno, el tío tiene mucha experiencia en competitivo, no tuvo problema en, ¿sabes? Lo que el equipo necesitase. Si él necesitamos que pillase recursos de la botlane, los iba a pedir, y si queremos jugar top set, pues él iba a jugar Whiteinn. Entonces no teníamos problemas a la hora de ser flexible como lo hemos con Jack.
Es una triple kill para Flacket. Pisa fuerte el equipo de Heretics.
Somehow, I feel like it didn't work. Maybe it didn't fully fit our identity as a team.
Todos estábamos esperando. En breves instantes dará comienzo la 23ª final nacional.
Creo que es un año en el que se nos han complicado un poco las cosas, desde principios de año, porque sí que es cierto que teníamos un roster muy bueno, pero había cosas que eran más difíciles como adaptar o fixar en ese sentido.
Flacket is not a guy who goes gym. Marlon is not a fully guy who goes gym, so we couldn't really fix our problems like we were fixing last split.
Con el panzazo, lo que le acaba de hacer, lo que le acaba de hacer, lo que le acaba de hacer Fresco, ¡qué barbaridad!
Yo sentía que Movistar era un equipo que nos podía jugar todo tú y nos podía ganar.
Solo queda el Nexo. Victoria de Movistar Riders en el primer mapa de la final de Superliga.
We never expected them to be so good.
And this is part of the learning process as well. Yeah. Just know that just because we lose today doesn't mean that we're all failures or that we cannot bounce back from this.
Also in Spring Split, I think we had a good showing. We got stomped in finals, which was really painful. But overall, the split was, I think, not the worst.
It was insane experience. First time I played finals like that offline, and 3K people on the stage, like a lot of Heretics fans. It was awesome.
Necesitas ayuda, siempre está ahí, un seguro de vida en la botlane, cerrando el trío polaco, como support.
But unlucky we didn't make it, right? Always in finals I'm getting second place, so I want to fight for the trophy, to win something. But the experience was insane.
Yo siempre había soñado con ganar una liga en España. Fue como un poco de wake up call, aunque llega un poco tarde, obviamente llega para después de finales, pero fue como un despertar de darnos cuenta, un toque de atención de que no estamos haciendo las cosas bien.
In order to get sharper, stronger, or we can just be stuck in this and just fall down into emptiness.
Fue una temporada que fue complicada, pudimos hacer el top 4 de los Masters después, pero esa Superliga se nos quedó un poco coja al final.
Para finales de Superliga creo que no hicimos la mejor preparación del mundo. Podríamos haber 100%, no es que me arrepienta o alguien del equipo se arrepienta, pero sí que estamos de acuerdo que todos en el equipo en general podríamos haber dado un poco más. Pero sobre este European Masters, ya lo mencioné por redes y tal, creo que fuimos con todo lo que teníamos.
Revalida título el equipo español que fue el campeón la edición pasada y no van a tener la oportunidad de pelear en la final el sábado.
Es lo que hay, hasta aquí nuestro split de primavera, tanto European Masters como Superliga. Es eso, ¿no? Duele haberse quedado a las puertas, pero al menos hemos llegado a las puertas.
For me, coming back, it was kind of like a surprise. I thought we would do a lot better than we did, just honestly. Like the team that I remembered in like summer when we won everything, I thought we were all just insanely good players, and I thought coming back into summer, it's going to be the same thing all over again.
I think this change hits me the hardest. Like everyone knew Jack already, and Jack knew them except me. So I felt like Jack didn't, how to say it, didn't open himself because people already knew him. So it was a bit harder for me, I would say.
I felt like, for me personally, coming back, it was a big confidence boost. I feel like even in the games that we lost, I played really well, and I felt like just playing against and with these players that, like, I feel like I'm better than this. I feel like I have what it takes to play in a higher league. So for me, that was a big confidence boost, even though we lost. And I feel like if I put the work in now and I try my best, then I can for sure make it back up there.
My goals and what I really want to work on is really clear, so I can feel that when I come back to the LEC, I'll be a completely different player.
So yeah, last split, I was not happy with my own performance at all. Like, I don't think the meta fit me really well, like didn't fit me very well, and I don't think I adapted the best to it, and it showed in our gameplay also, because I feel like when I'm in comfortable and I'm shot calling for the whole team, I think the games are just super easy to play. And yeah, I'm like, cannot change the past, but for the future, for sure, if something changes like this in the meta, I have to adapt better.
I don't think I was disappointed with my level, but it's not that like I was happy. Like there are limited times of my life when I'm happy with my performance. Like I always put the level so high that I can't almost reach it. Like for example, the happiness is here, and the level is here. So like it's really far from like to make me happy. Like for example, one moment I was happy was like maybe finals of EU Master, like the last game with the Azir. I remember like so much farm. I was like, this was a good level that I want to show.
Cuidado con la falange imperial, se contra un quietito, sigue Gratis, ha muerto Adam, ha muerto Ricker, Martínez sin fallarse, absolutamente igual, va a ser victoria, triple para Suino.
I wasn't fully happy, I would say. Like I wasn't disappointed and I wasn't happy. Like I was in the half.
It's really hard to say. I think maybe some people got bored in the middle of split, or we didn't have that good team connection in the middle of split. We weren't fixing our mistakes, we were perma doing it, while other teams were perma improving and they were getting better, higher, while we were just on the same level all the time, right? So maybe that was the problem.
Holy shit, so much pain. Why you fucking remind me? You see, I don't remember. I was thinking, you know, and I remember I was watching you master from home. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, going into the Iberian Cup, I can tell you one thing. We're not going to lose a single game, and we're going to stomp everyone. And also Mirvin is just, I think he's really good actually. I'm kind of impressed by him, how he plays. I think he's a really good player, and we're going to fucking stomp everyone.
Going to Iberian Cup, I feel like we are like, I am really motivated. I feel like team is really motivated. Of course, it's not our peak of motivation, but after losing so early to Koi, not making it to EU Masters, I think everyone just wants to win Iberian Cup, we are working like, I would say hard. We are winning scrims, never happened before. We are winning against a team that we were never winning before. I mean, it's nice to see the team that has like motivation and they are giving all what they can do to just play and enjoy the time. About Mervin, like this is really weird because like I have kind of flacked vibes. Like I don't know if it's fucking Spanish people or what, but these guys are like they are just you know like they are just there and they are like this always, like you know they are just chilling. Then what's up? And like, everything good, and you? Yeah, good as well. And like what the fuck? And he's like always like positive.
This is our first week.
Yeah, this is my daily routine.
This is enemy big
Bro, it's
sword.
like Costa Rica?
Yeah.
It's tradition.
Enemy big sword, 1-0, what? Insta. Enemy big sword Necto. If Nidal is not everywhere.
Okay, like, I don't know what's wrong, but this guy never tilts. He's just enjoying the game. He has a big champion pool. Like sometimes he's coming with the crazy ideas that I don't want to hear, but he's like, I mean, I think it's a good surprise. Like,
I know it for sure. But it's like a big sword. Like one, it's like this. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm not trying to jump, like, it's good.
Cocinamos y sacamos la buena al final.
Toma.
Go first.
Uno es cocinero internacional y el otro te manda a callar en la doble. ¡La jungla! ¡Bluso! Uno es polaco y el otro portugués. ¡En la vida! ¡Vaca! ¡Insiro! ¡Como de Carris! ¡Copa! ¡Y Jackspektra! ¡Como supo! ¡Barro! Y por último, los directores de orquesta, o los capitanes del barco, o los conductores de autobús, o los arquitectos del equipo, como entrenadores, Daru y Xerxe.
Lo va a intentar, quieren entra con la definitiva, el Nacho es para Coldo, tienen que vaquear los de Finework, pero trata de impedir.
¡Ya están acabando! ¡No te creo! ¡Ya están acabando!
Tepe de Vaca, ¡ha caído la matorra! ¡Es tu milagro! ¡Esto lo que ha hecho Heretics! ¡Dios mío, lo que han remontado! ¡El marcador de muertes! ¡El extremado!
No me lo puedo creer. No me puedo creer lo que ocurre.
What I want to do is I want to control my okay, this will ban for the Iberian Cup.
Esto es GG, esto es partida, se queda el nexo desnudo, van full nexo los de Heretics, Whiteinn que parece que sí que quería un poquito más, pero va a ser capaz el equipo de Heretics de poner el 2-0 en la serie.
Or Maokai something else, and then they don't have German Minko, or they will pick Maokai, and then we can get
Like German Nico, we can save the, like, keep the win.
I don't like the first one.
Which one? This one?
¡Ay, no me lo puedo creer! ¡Whiteinn que se cura mucho! ¡No muere! ¡No muere! ¡No muere! ¡No muere! ¡No muere! va a acabar muriendo. Solo queda Vaca. Vamos a tener campeón del Iberian Cup y va a ser el equipo de los Heretics. Todo el mundo quería esta final, pero se ha decidido por la vía rápida. Ahora sí que sí, Heretics, que levanta ante el cielo de Barcelona el trofeo del Iberian Cup. Pero es cierto que, sobre todo el bloque de 4 de los Gimbros, ha sido una etapa que se puede haber cerrado en el día de hoy.
Una etapa muy bonita para la organización de los Heretics, que llegó el año pasado a la Superliga, sufrió mucho con ese cambio del meta al rompecascos, pero luego llegó a la final, llegaron también a la EMEA Master, se llevaron el título y el entrenador que también lo celebra, una persona que lleva más años que Matusalén aquí en la escena española y que levanta un título más desde la posición de entrenador. Espectacular lo que han conseguido con este conjunto de los Heretics, que efectivamente Wolf puede que se acabe aquí su andadura, pero les ha dejado por lo menos un último gran sabor de boca a la afición.
So for me, being part of the Gym Bros is obviously a really good feeling. I feel like it's not only teammates, but like a family for me. I have been here for like 2 years with the same people almost. Yeah, it was like a really good time here, and obviously winning Iberian Cup is something that I really wanted to, obviously, because we didn't win it last year, and this year we managed to win it, which makes me really happy, and I'm just super happy.
I think it's been really valuable to be us as the Gym Bros. I think it's promoted a good culture where we exercise, we work out together, and we're just like having a good lifestyle, and it helps us in game as well. And we're all really like fun guys, so it's been a lot of fun.
I think it's really important, guys, to go gym, live your life. Copy, enjoy the life together, and this trophy just shows like it's end of something. Like I think we achieved a lot, and this shows you should go gym for sure.
Yeah.
No, the Nidali top, you know they were fighting who plays Nidali? Yeah, because Dani is, the blue zone is one pick Nidali.